You're probably in the middle of watching a lot of modern Disney content, more notably the TV shows. Amphibia aired the hyped-up finale for its second season, whereas the Owl House has just begun theirs. So I feel like heading back to something in my childhood era. Yep, it's time again to use Disney Plus to jail-apocalypse my way through American Dragon, Jake Long. The series may have changed, but the guidelines haven't. 31 episodes to get through, can't sum each one up in more than 10 words, and all episodes have the same duration. Since I have stated everything that was necessary, I say magical creature, hunter, or supporter of either side, prepare to take off. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here's every episode in Season 2 of American Dragon, Jake Long, reviewed in 10 words or less. Using school spirit to see Stone Sisters. Okay. Why one key ingredient makes a recipe for disaster. A reuniting that could have led to a fatality. Chi clone chaos. I see a bit of a cliche here. Molded into a great project. Enviousness of little siblings strikes again. Time traveling towards the truth. Dream me of another one just like this. Mime of Spud drops by, trying not to get sold out. Fish are foes, except for one. Not food. Good child turned bad. Yikes. A couple of magic rivalries? See it to believe it. Secret solving scenario. 'Tis the season for troubling traditions. Oh boy, a relative rivalry that goes back and forth. One hand, nice twists. Other hand, kind of a shipwreck. Seems resolving a mess creates others for once. Examine all things here. Oh no, I'm going into tears. Youth better be careful with what they wish for. Pretty, more like creepy. Hop until you flop. Every dog has his days laid off. Rotwood rumoring. Cursed camp. Bonding to beat the biters. Cheat. There's Furiosity alright, though it's not really jealous. Looks like a what-if tale that paid off. Utter downer of a closer. Checking if that was every last one, because I had quite a truckload for my standards. Luckily, it was. Now for the top 3 best and worst episodes in the second season of American Dragon, Jake Long. Lots of admirable adventures, yet there were some stinkers too. So both parts of this list were more difficult than usual to make, and as always, if you disagree with anything I say, just remember to be courteous, please. Got a vamoose to the crucial countdown straight away. Number 3 worst. The Love Cruise. Jake had to not go on the love cruise with Rose so he could focus on his training more. Cupid drops off his love bow and arrows to the Amdrag, and instead of keeping it at the shop, he uses it on the trip to give Trixie and Spud their dates. Unfortunately, when Jake shot Rose, it made her hate Jake, for she already loved him. Half of me was shocked by the outcomes of the arrows. Alas, the other half tells me, what kind of bullcrap is this? Jake sort of has an unhealthy attachment for his boo, though not necessarily toxic. Hence why I'm glad Rose decided to steer clear from him for a bit. Thankfully, the couple's relationship doesn't get any worse than this. Number 3 best. The Academy. The Oracle twins have seen the future, giving Jake a chance to see Rose for the first time in a while. Jake and Spud disguise themselves as huntsmen to infiltrate the fiendish school, and it seems like good news for our hero at first, but Huntsgirl must slay the dragon to regain her worth to Huntsman, as he knew she freed him last time. The mission may not have been a full success for Jake, and in case it actually was the end for him, he got to kiss Rose before his supposed death. Fortunately, an accident from earlier was used to temporarily convince the clan Rose has slayed the beast. She could practically be around Jake, and the development between the two gets better in other episodes like Breakout. Number 2 worst. Family business. Haley has begun being taught how to use her dragon powers due to discovering them at a young age. Her dragon teacher is Jake's home economics teacher, and this fact, along with how Haley is being treated, did not make Jake happy. What really upsets Jake, however, is him continuously getting embarrassed by his little sister, and once he had enough, he pranked her. Trixie and Spud laugh, the former convincing him not to go through with it, and that antic led to Haley getting captured. Jake's motivations were partially understandable, still can't agree with his actions, seeing he should have been grateful instead of having a grudge against her. Per contra, I'll admit the side quests with Fu and Marty the Grim Reaper did get me to chuckle briefly. Number 2 best. Dreamscape. Thanks to the dream charms made by Rose, she and Jake can date in their dreams. Literally. Fantasy cuts short due to Jake's umpteenth tardiness. Rotwood makes the dude study about the greatest scientific mind in modern time. The kicker? He won't say who it is, eventually convincing Jake to enter his mind, accidentally letting a chimera loose to give people cranky attitudes when they're awake. I giggled at the parents' arguments. Friends unite, seeing each other's dreams. Trixie's doctor work was beneficial. Brad's bizarre ballerina belief. Spud's potato-themed superhero style of living. Even Rose learned that she became a hunter because she was kidnapped as a baby. Jake was able to show Rotwood who's boss, and I would want to see more outings like this one in other shows. Number 1 worst. Furious jealousy. For the upcoming school dance, Stacy and Nigel are the hot couple, and you know who isn't pleased with that. In addition, Jake believing no danger currently occurring means he can eat all the junk food he wants, disgusting Trixie. Spud is mega desperate to have Stacy love him, so he foolishly trusts Fury, who was recently released from her stone prison and lost her bracelet, with a deal. A bracelet for the girl. Neither side of the story was largely entertaining. And did anyone legitimately want Spud and Stacy to get together? Trixie is too controlling of Jake's eating habits, and wouldn't need to be if Jake took better care of his stomach. Spud was way past dumb, and despite Stacy's tummy growls, she's cool with Spud? Well, guess what? It doesn't matter, since this shot for being human acts as if the dance in the closet never happened. Boy, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Number 1 best. Homecoming. Rose and Jake are nominated for Homecoming Queen and King, thus making their relationship easier, or harder, to develop. Jake thinks the relationship will work while Rose doesn't, especially after the Hunts clan knows she's been hanging with the protector of the magical creatures. The ongoing race for the Aztec skulls continues, as whoever possesses all 13 of them and places them on the gargoyle statues will have their heart's desire granted. Some might have been thinking Rose was betraying Jake so she could be with her parents, but she surprisingly played her leader all along and made the ultimate sacrifice of wishing her tribe away, including herself. Be that as it may, Jake then uses the skulls for Rose to never have been taken away in the first place. You hear that? This is what lovers do. They care for one another, no matter the cost. Rose gets a chance to live her life. Jake is happy about that, and while the finale was rushed fan service, I still give the crown to this heartfelt episode with honor. Want more fiction? Then please do what my friends say, comment below, and follow me on Instagram for thumbnail previews and teasers for upcoming YouTube videos. Fiction Fanboy has finished this video. Everyone keep fantasizing, and good night-o.